Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a wear test and how I make my makeup last all day. Okay, so skin prep is the most important if you want your makeup to last all day. So I'm going to show you guys the products that I use on a day-to-day basis to keep my face looking flawless and matte throughout the day. But even though I have oily skin, I still want hydration. So I'm going to go in with the Glow recipe. This is their Avocado Recovery serum. So I put this on before I put my moisturizer on. And you just want a few pumps of this. I just do 2. And then you're just gonna lather it on your hands first and then apply it to the face everywhere. You wanna put it literally all over your skin and bring it down your neck as well. And when you're doing your products, you wanna make sure everything is drying in between each step. So I'm also a makeup artist, a full-time makeup artist. I have been one for 10 years. And I do this for all my clients as well. And they always tell me that their makeup lasts all night, even if they go out to like the club and you're sweating and stuff like that. So this is gonna help keep you nice and put all throughout the night and day. And I live in Vegas, so it is very, very hot right now. I think the temperature is like 108 or 9. So yeah, look, it is 104 right now in Vegas. So this is gonna last throughout the heat because everybody knows that Vegas is like a dry oven when you walk outside, and I am a oily girl, so stay tuned because I have everything that you're gonna need to keep your face matte throughout the day. Once I go in with that recovery serum, I'm gonna go in with Clinique. This is Clinique Moisture Surge. I really like this one because it is a water-based moisturizer. So I feel like with water-based moisturizers, they're not super like thick, especially like when you're going in with a water-based like foundation. So I feel like this just like does the job. It doesn't make me too oily or too moisturized to the point where I'm like oily or like a grease ball. So I'm just gonna apply this literally all over the face.
Passport is ready, no lines at the gate.
And then let that dry down before you go in with your next step. I'm gonna do a little under eye hydration. So if you want your under eyes not to get dry and cracky, you want a under eye primer. This is from Essence. This is their Jelly Grip under eye primer. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and put some on my finger, just a small pea-sized amount. And then you're gonna look up and apply it underneath your eyes. Sometimes I do put it on the top of my eyes because top of your eyes need a little hydration too, but I'm gonna mainly focus it on the bottom. And then whatever's left over, I'll put on the top. And in my areas that get super oily, I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. I barely have any left, so that's how you know I use her. I actually need to get some more, but I just put a few drops of this and then lather it on my face in the areas that get super oily. Usually my T-zone is like the culprit, and sometimes my chin, but usually in this area and on my forehead. And then let that dry down, and then we're gonna go in with the next step. You want a gripping primer in your routine for primers. So I go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. Obviously I got the big one because we use her a lot. And you just want a nice amount of this. And then you're just gonna move it around a little bit and then put it all over your skin, literally every area you wanna like put this. And don't be scared because this stuff dries down, but it's also gonna help stick all of like your foundations and your creams. That way they're not like moving around like all over your face. I feel like if I don't use this stuff, I can notice a difference in how my makeup stays put. So you just want to put this everywhere, all over your cheeks, your neck, because I bring my makeup down to my neck too. And bring it about right here. So just make sure you are applying it everywhere, even on my lids I apply. And then you're gonna want this to dry down for about 2 minutes before you go in with the last step. The last step is a pore primer. So I'm gonna go in with the Easy Blur from Huda Beauty. This stuff is amazing. I switched from this in Smashbox, but I want my makeup to last like a long time and keep it flawless. So I'm gonna go in with this one tonight because we are going to dinner. So I'm just gonna make sure that this is nice and tacky and I know it's in there. Perfect. And then I'm gonna let that sit, and then we're gonna go in with our foundation. For foundation, I'm gonna mix the NARS Soft Matte in Macchiato and then NARS Natural Radiance in Tahoe. And make sure that your foundations are nice and shaken up. I'm gonna do more of the Tahoe and just like 2 pumps of Macchiato, or 1 pump of Macchiato, because I do have a slight tan, but it's not too crazy. Okay, and then I take a flat brush to apply my foundation, and I just apply a nice amount. I do like a full coverage. I feel like when you're doing makeup, or when I'm doing makeup, I like a full coverage because I feel like it lasts better. Even though these two are both medium, you can build it to full. So I like to wear makeup when I'm wearing makeup. I feel like if you layer your makeup in the appropriate way, it'll last all night and look good throughout the day. With my F4 brush from Makeup by Mario, I'm just gonna buff in my foundation. And I'm just tapping that into my skin. I wanna make sure I'm pushing my products into the skin so that it has a really good finish. Bringing it down to my neck. And then tapping it into my forehead. And then I take my beauty blender and then I just tap it into my skin even more. You don't have to do this part, but I like to do it because I'm extra. And I feel like it definitely makes a difference for me, but I keep my beauty blender damp. And usually when I when I wet it, I wring out that extra water and let it sit for 30 minutes. So I do that before I start my glam. Once foundation is done and set, I go in with the Hourglass. This is their foundation stick in Chestnut, but I use it for a bronzer. So I am just gonna place it. I just apply it to the outer perimeters of my face. And I'm just gonna blend out on this side. And you just wanna tap that into your skin. You don't wanna swipe it all around. I'm just pushing my products into my skin. I'll go back in and blend it out with my beauty blender just to make sure everything looks really good and really just blended and flawless, because I feel like that's what matters too. And then next up is blush. I'm gonna go in with the Armani Dulce Makeup Blush in the shade Rose Blush. So this is what it looks like. Just super cute and pink. And I am actually going to apply this with a brush. And just get it on my brush and just apply it to the upper areas of my cheek. Just apply a nice amount, and again, you just want to tap that into the skin, and you can build it up as much as you'd like. So I'm going to go in with my under eye concealer. This is the Airbrush from the Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer. This is in 6.5 medium. I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes.
Passport is ready. No lines at the gate. I don't do waiting. I don't.
And this is full coverage, so be careful with it, but I like to use a lot because I know how to work with it. And I do let it dry down for about a minute. You don't want to do it too long because it's very drying. And then I'm just gonna go in with my Hourglass, bring this down the bridge, on my forehead, my chin, and my upper lip. Right before I go in to blend, I am gonna go in with my Fix Plus and just spray a nice little amount. before I get to blending this out. I already blended out this side, so I'm just gonna do this side, and I work from the bottom to the top, and I pretty much just gently tap that into my skin and blend at the same time and marry that into my blush right here and bring it up. You want to look up when you are setting underneath your eyes, even though when you go back in with your powder you're gonna have to look up again to create a flawless under eye, and that's to get as minimal creasing as possible. We all have lines underneath our eye, so you're going to naturally crease just a little bit, but this prevents it from creasing really bad. So looking upward, and that hydrating primer too is gonna help. And you're just gonna work that in, and don't worry about that right there. You can go back in with your beauty blender and blend that out. Now I'm just gonna blend out everywhere else that I concealed with a different brush. And for all the brushes that I'm using, I will have them all linked in my description for you guys, so you guys can know which brushes I used, and I'll have all the products listed as well. And then you just wanna tap that into your skin as well. And then again, don't worry about any harsh lines or anything. You can blend that out with your beauty blender. And that's exactly why I like to use a beauty blender, because I like to blend out these areas as well. But I feel like the brush keeps it full coverage. Once you have your concealer on, I go in with my bronzer to contour my nose. The same bronzer that I used for the rest of my face, I'm just going to contour my nose. And I'm just bringing this up into my brow. You don't want like a lot of product, just enough. I'm bringing this down the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to connect it at the end of my nose. Once I have my nose contoured, I am gonna go in with my powders. I'm gonna start with Pound Cake. I'm gonna go in with all the areas that I concealed on my face. With Banana Bread, I'm gonna go in around the outer perimeters of my face and my bronzer too. I'm gonna set my whole face with my powders. On my powder puff, I'm just gonna take my loose powder, and I'm just going to lightly tap it into my skin. You want to look up during this part, even if you look like a crazy person, but that's gonna prevent your under eyes from creasing. So I just look all the way up to the ceiling and apply it underneath my eyes and just cover my whole under eye area. And I'm gonna do the same thing on my forehead and just cover my entire forehead area. And then you wanna bring it down the bridge of your nose as well. I'm just gonna do my chin too. On the other areas, I'm gonna go in with that Banana Bread. So just right under here, cover it on my whole neck. Even go where I bronzed as well with whatever's like remaining over. I like to set my whole face because again, I get oily. So I feel like this helps it to last all night. This is so I don't have like any like greasy looking areas or like oily looking areas like anywhere on my face. Next, I'm gonna go on with my bronzer. This is by Makeup by Mario. This is a medium dark. It's his blurring bronzer, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. I already did my other side just to bring some warmth back into my skin, so I'm just gonna go in and do this side, and I'm just gonna tap it in the areas that I bronzed pretty much, just to bring some of that color back into my skin. And bring it up here too. I like to be a little bronzed goddess, especially during the summertime. I love a good bronze. I'm just gonna do my nose contour. Make sure she is nice and bronzed. Blush, I'm gonna start with She's That Girl from Patrick Ta. And this is what it looks like. It's super cute. This is like a corally. We're gonna go for like a coral. I did like a corally for my cream blush. I and keep it cohesive. And I'm just gonna focus that on my upper cheek area. I do bring it up here too. That's just how I like my blush. I've been doing it for years. I even do it on my clients. I think it makes it look so much cuter and like more feminine. So I like to focus it on this upper area right here. I'm also gonna use the Juvia's Place. I'm probably gonna go in with that first pink shade in this upper corner right here. I'm just gonna focus it like right in this area right here. Just to give it a little bit of a pinky tone too. So it'll be like pink going into like coral. I'm gonna transition my blush into my concealer. We're gonna do Shy Up first. This is what it looks like. It's super cute and it's like very soft. So it'll get the job done for sure. So I'm just gonna take my Patrick Tuff 4 blush brush and then just focus it right here.
Don't ask me where, 'cause I'm already gone.
And I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix in NC27. And I am just going to wipe away that banana loose powder on my chin.
Leave this little town one more time, never touching ground.
Whatever is left over, you don't need a lot of this stuff. I just take a little bit and then hit the areas that I need to hit. And then sometimes I bring it into my forehead area. Underneath my eyes, I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury number 2 in medium. And then you want all of your powders to melt into your face. So I'm gonna go in with the one size powder melt and just shake this up and just use a nice amount. And you want this to soak into your skin, and then I am gonna go in with another setting spray as well. For second setting spray, I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks. This is the liquid blurring balm. This is what keeps my face nice and matte too throughout the day. And then I'm gonna do brows and eyes, and then I will be back to show you guys what I do after. Once you have your makeup all the way done, you are gonna go in with a setting spray that helps with transfer of your makeup. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible, and I am going to spray this all over. And this is supposed to last 36 hours, so boom, we are not gonna be out for 36 hours, but we are gonna have ourselves a day. So that stuff comes in handy. And then once that's in, you're gonna go in with one more spray. I like to do this one just to make sure that my face is matte, because obviously I do my face first and then I do my eyes and my lip. And then this is from One Size. This is the oil sucker. This is like a blotting paper in a bottle. I have a mini one too that I like to bring with me. I'll put it in my purse and I will spray if I need to throughout the night. But you just shake it up and then spray it everywhere. And this will suck in a lot of the oil that you have as well. So I am going to get ready and I will come back once I have my outfit on and I'm about to leave the house for the day. I do have to go run some errands and then I have dinner after. Now it's a few hours later. I'm about to leave for Sephora and for dinner. So I'm gonna spray this stuff one more time before I go. And as you can see, makeup is still intact. Still good to go. I'll do a video when I come back from dinner just to show you. That should do the trick. And I will see you guys in a few hours. The time is now 11:08 p.m. and my makeup is still on and it still looks really good. So this is my official wear test for the day. My makeup's been on for a cool 10 hours now. So I think we did a great little wear test. So yeah guys, this is my wear for the day. And this is going to be the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys are subscribing for all content.